Hello there, welcome back everyone. How was your weekend? I hope it was more productive than mine. I literally done nothing, well, except few very deep thoughts about our PCB that we're about to hopefully finish today. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but see how it goes. Well, looking at it, it seems like there isn't that much work left to do. We just need to add one more I2C expander on the other side and just add few more tracks, and that should be it. But over the weekend I was looking at it and I couldn't resist the urge to do some changes in it. So I think the first thing I would like to address today is the position of this I2C expander. Initially I said that I would like it to be a little bit on the side, so then when we are routing the other one, we can put it somewhere over here, and then we will have no issues with all those tracks and all those vias in case we need to use any. But looking at it, it doesn't really look good, and maybe if we are building PCB, maybe it's gonna be more worth it if we just make it as good as we can, so maybe in the future it wouldn't require any more changes, so it could be used as a fully designed PCB. We don't have to go back to it anymore. So I think today we're gonna move this expander more or less to the center. I was also looking at those resistors over here, and I think we don't really need to have them this close, because these are only pull-ups resistors, so we can have them almost anywhere. I think we can move them somewhere over here or maybe on the side. I haven't decided yet. The only thing that needs to be close is this capacitor. This is a filtering capacitor, 100 nano. Good practice says that it has to be or should be close to the VCC like of the chip that you want to attach it to. But if we have it like somewhere else, I don't think it would make a lot of difference. But anyways, I think that's the one element that will be close. Besides, it shouldn't really bother us that much. Like we can still route some tracks to all those pins later on. So that is one thing that was bothering me over the weekend. Then we have one more thing, which is this cutout for our potentiometer. So as you can see, we have the layout of how the keyboard top or the keyboard plate is structured. So there is an opening for the potentiometer over here, but as you can see, our cutout is kind of outside of this opening. So I know we've made it a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna retain the same size. I'm not gonna make it smaller because we still have to slide in the potentiometer later on, so we do need some more space. But I think I will move it to the left so that this part kind of aligns with this edge. So because it doesn't really make sense to have a cutout going beyond what the plate will allow us to use anyway, because it's gonna block it. So yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. And then I was also thinking, like, what can we do to make all of this easier on us, so we don't really have to route like so many tracks. And the idea that I had was maybe we can make all those through holes instead of like pads just on one side. Then the only thing that we would need to do, we won't really have to route another track on the B side of the PCB or the back side of the PCB. We can just reuse those tracks, and all we need to do is to swap inputs over here somehow, so we can still retain those connections that will be from our front side of the PCB, so that will be our left side. And then we can put one more expander on the bottom, and all those legs we can use the vias and just connect it differently. But looking at the schematic, I am a little bit worried that most probably it won't allow us to have many connections to the same net, because I think every net must have like 2 connections at most. I am not sure about that. At least that was an issue with EasyEDA. Well, maybe not that much of an issue, but you could have more connections to one net. Just like here, I could just maybe add one more and just change the name, and this would work. But okay, when I look at it, it's not really that much about. Okay, maybe I was a little bit wrong, because we don't really need to have many connections to one net. We actually need to have many nets to one connection, because as you can see over here, we have our left expander, bank A, and input 0. But nothing is stopping us from adding one more net over here, calling it right A0. And all we need to do is just to check our connections, which input on the right side is assigned to what bank, because they're a little bit different. If I can just jump quickly to this thing. I don't want this one. I think that was the connections, yeah. Yes, as you can see, the left side, so we have A0 over here. So A0 is on the thumb, so we have it over here, A0, and so forth. But then, if we check the right side, so the thumb on the right side will be A7. So then we would have to have A7 here as well. So on this one input, on this one path, if we make it through hole, because then we'll be able to connect it from either side. On the left side, this will be our A0, but if we flip it over and make it the right side, technically, if we route it correctly, we should have it routed to A7. So I think we should be able to reuse this one track. So we will go all the way just like here. A0 is somewhere up here. Yeah. So we would go all the way to this via. So for the left side, we can do it like this, but then if we had it on the right side, so there will be like the bottom side of the PCB, so we will have to go around somehow, cross those wires, or maybe go down and then kind of try to attach it somehow to the other side. Yeah, that might be tricky, because like over here we have those tracks coming from the top, and we have a via, and from the via we go to the chip that is like on the front side of the PCB. But then if we had one more on the bottom on the same spot, then from this via we would have to somehow reach it. So we have to go either like around somehow, which will be also difficult because we will have more connections over here. So that might be a little bit tricky, but I think it will be easier this way than trying to route it all over again. Well, we see how it goes. First thing, let's just remove all those tracks. Because I would like to move this expander. I'm just gonna cut this, so I hope it will allow me to move it. Okay, I'm gonna scrap this one as well. Yeah, and this we can get rid of completely. We will have to rearrange those as well. Okay, this one goes away for a while. Alrighty. Okay, makes me wonder if I change this and if I just select footprint. I'm still running KiCAD. Let's say, okay, if I do it like this, and I think was G to, okay, and if I do move, let's see, okay, it's not moving. Okay, I think we can just scrap all of that. So let's get rid of this. Okay, I will first move this one, and then we can get rid of those tracks that are like left behind. Okay, I think I have DesignSpark opened. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to find center of this thing, and I think we can do it this way. We can hold Alt Shift, and maybe if I click on this edge, and if I click on this edge, yeah, nice. So we have a center of this rectangle. So let's do a circle over here. Let's zoom in. 0.69. Alrighty. Okay, so now what I need to do, I need to find how it is placed on this whole thing, because I don't want to re-import again the XF file. So I think if I do it like this, if I click this one and I say, oh, I would like to move it, and then I will do the ruler from this hole. So we have 22, 28. So if I jump to here, okay, let's drop a circle. Okay, so we can make it move a little, positioning and interactively. So I want center of this to be to this one. So it was minus 22.28. Okay, and what is the other? And the Y will be 10.32. Okay, let's see if it works for us. Let's do the same trick again. And I already forgot what was 10.32. Oh no, okay, wrong one. This one, 10.32. Okay, looks like we are getting somewhere with it. Let me double check. What was the Y? Yeah, okay, 10.32. So my memory still okay. What I would like to do, I would like to change this. Okay, center radius. Okay, so let's make it 0.69, and also we would like to change this to user. I think that will be good enough. The other ones are where? Okay, user drawings. So I think, is there a, okay, it's here. Okay, so let's keep it like every other. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one away for now. Okay, this one, I think we should lock it, maybe, just in case. Okay, let's clean this up a little. We don't want this one and this one. Okay, I think we can cut this as well. So we have no issue with moving it. This will be different as well. Do it like this. Let's select only tracks. Okay, and I'm gonna remove also this one because we'll be moving that, so I think it makes sense to get rid of it, at least for now. Alrighty, so this is done. So we can now move this one to the center. We're gonna use the same tool as with positioning this circle. So from here to here, and I want it to be 0, 0. Perfect. This looks good. Okay. So far so good. So this part maybe we can keep it somewhere here. So this one is for filtration of the VCC. Although, like, I think like USB is kind of the voltage is rather constant. It shouldn't fluctuate a lot. Besides, on this PCB we don't have anything that will draw a lot of power. Like, we have no LEDs yet, so it should be safe even to just get rid of it, but we can keep it. I think it's a good practice. Okay, now makes me wonder, where should I put all of this stuff? Should we keep it like somewhere over here maybe? And add this one as well. I see we have some leftover tracks. Most probably DRC would catch it later on, if we do a check, of course. Okay, so we have that center, we have this one over here. Okay, I was complaining before that I should have rotated this expander, because as you can see, okay, where is this stuff coming from? Yeah, so if we rotate it, could be maybe easier to wire, although not quite sure about it right now, because like we have some other stuff. We have some connections coming from this way and this way. So if we flip it over, I mean rotate, so we won't have to to, go around with the B connections, which are mostly on the left side right now. Let's take a look. And this one is left. Yeah, so most of the B stuff will be coming from the left side. And the A will be coming from the right. So, okay, I think I'm gonna rotate like this. And then we can maybe shorten this, because now we will be coming from this side, so we don't really have to go around like before to reach. Yeah, the only issue is that our A0 is on the bottom and our A0 over here is on top. So maybe it would make sense to rewire and go from here. So maybe we could just route it like this, close to the edge. Okay, there's not much space over here. So that would be like A0 and so forth. Maybe we can route, okay, these two should fit over here. And then this one we can maybe route like this. Okay, I think it makes more sense like that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna... Yeah, so we are kind of redoing the whole thing. What can you do? Okay, I'm also gonna hit the vias as well. I'm kind of getting used to the fact that I can select different things over here, like with this. It's kind of convenient when you look at it. Okay, so we have A0 over here, and A0 will be also first one on the bottom. Yeah, so this should make the wiring easier, at least on this side. What else do we have over here? I think we can rearrange this. This one maybe, let's do all of it, because this one goes to the this one goes to our potentiometer, so we can just drop it over here. What else? This one is close to this leg, so we can move it as well. Okay, and this one is B5. Okay, so we have B5. Okay, so this one we have to move over here. This one here, then so it will be easier to route it. So we will have B5. We can go straight to this leg, and then looking from the top, we have clock and we have SDA. So let's drop clock over here, SDA over here. And this one goes here, and this one goes here. I hope that will make sense. So, and I think we can route these through the center. Okay, but if we route it through the center, and then... Okay, it's a matter of how we're gonna approach this. If we're gonna be routing the same stuff on the bottom, this might be actually easier if you think about it, than doing like through hole and trying to, like, you know, fit all of this into like one plate. I hope I won't be needing any vias on the bottom. Oh, we can always change it. Okay, no point thinking about it too much right now. I see how it goes. And looks like from here we'll also have a kind of good connection. So B6. Is there anything else? Okay, B5 doesn't go straight. Okay, B7. Okay, this one will be a little bit different because we will have to kind of flip a little because we have B6 over here. So like B6 is a little bit higher. So B6 goes here, let's say, and B7 goes here, and okay, then we have A7. I think A7 goes to the top. Okay, so actually this is a superior orientation to what we had before. Okay, enough talking. Time to start some wiring. So let's do tracks. I hope it won't be too close to the edge of the PCB. Okay, I don't think we can fit one more. Let's do it like this. Okay, maybe before we start like wiring all these things, maybe let's just move this stuff. Okay. Okay, graphics, maybe if I wouldn't want to move everything. Okay, so I don't want to move this stuff, and if I remove graphics, then I won't be able to. Okay, so let's do it like this. Let's select. Let's select these two footprints. Let's move them a little away. Now we can hit this one. Okay, this way should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so let's continue. So far so good. Let's do one more. Okay, Twitch as usual decided not to refresh. Okay, yeah, we won't be able to squeeze through here. Okay, that kind of sucks. So let's do it some different way. Okay, so I think I will start with this one, or maybe, okay, how can I? If I want to route it like this, maybe a little bit too far. Let's do. I'm under impression that routing all of these so close to the holes and to the edge of the PCB is gonna bite my ass. Oh shit, it removed everything. Maybe I can do it a little bit tighter. Something like this. Okay, now when I look at it, I don't like it at all. That one is going through here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it another way. Let's go like this. Okay. No, still don't like it. Okay, let's leave it like that. Oh, that is interesting. This hole is getting in the way, but not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Okay, so next one. Alright, so we have these two already connected. And now this one. Yeah, so it's definitely way easier compared to the previous orientation that we had. Okay, now we need A4. Where can I find A4? Ah, okay, it's this one over here. Okay, I think we can. Alright, so we have A4 and A5. We have to find a way to route them without crossing each other, because A4 is a little bit lower. Well, what we can do, we can always swap them. We can do it something like this. And now it should be easier to route it. Is it gonna be easier? No, not really. Okay, let's start with this one. Like this. Okay. All right, so we have these two done already. It's not that bad. Okay, so A4 and 5, then we have A6 somewhere on top. Okay, it's over here. I hope it's okay to do it like this, so close to the expander. Okay, so we have A7 left and we have this one still. Where is... okay, so we have to move this... this one belongs over here somewhere. Let's flip it over. Okay, so one more left on the bank A, which is A7. And it goes somewhere up top. Okay, over here. Okay, so we have bank A done. So now we have to focus on B. So B1, B2 is over here. And where is it on this side? Okay, it's on top. Where do we have B0? Oh, hey, hi, Desperate Lotus. These are not switches. I'm gonna be using just a pad where I can attach a wire to, because none of the switches will be actually touching the PCB. So when you look at it like this, so this is the bottom plate, and this is where all the switches will be attached. I don't think I have a switch anywhere. Okay, I have okay, these are chalk. So neither of them will be sitting so low to be touching the PCB. Even this one is the lowest that you can actually go. So if I put this one over here, if I can only get it to squeeze into, yeah, so as you can see, it's still the legs are still far away, so that's why I'm designing this way. So I will only have pads, so this will be kind of like half hand wiring, because I will have the switches, but they won't be attached to the PCB. So I will still need to have a wire that will be connecting the switch to the PCB, and on the PCB I will have those fancy pads. That's why all those footprints look this weird, because these are not really footprints. These are just I think it's called test points in KiCAD. So I only attach these, and yeah. So it will look more or less like this. If you have a 3D view, so you see there will be only paths over here everywhere, and I still haven't populated the other side, and there's only one path from the potentiometer over here, but there will be way more. So basically on the other on the back side you will have all the same pins like we have over here. I will either do them through hole, or I will just do they look like a surface mount kind of. So to this I will just attach the wire. It's still gonna be way faster than, you know, routing all those tiny wires through all the canals. And for this we actually can use this 0.1 wire that is like so fast to use. We don't have to strip it or anything because we don't really need that much rigidity anymore. So I hope this is a good plan. We'll see how it goes when the PCB is done. My biggest concern is that this is my first PCB in KiCAD, so it might happen that it won't work. But yeah, you always have to learn something new. Alrighty, going back, so we have B1, B2, and where is B0? Let's take a look. Okay, B0. This is left side. Okay, so it's a switch. Have I missed B0? It would seem so, or not. Let's take a look. Let's take a look on our schematic. Oh no, I have it over here. And I have it over here. So... okay, it's here. I didn't notice. Okay, so for this maybe we can go. Okay, so because B0 is here on top, so looking at it this way, that's like an easy connection all the way to here. So we have B0, we have B1, B2. Okay, these are looking kind of nice. But then it gets a little bit complicated because we have B3 and all the rest. B3, B4, and B6. All right. Okay, how should I wire it? I think I should go maybe on the bottom. So just make a via over here and then just route it. Either this or maybe go around, something like that. Like to here maybe. That's a little bit too much, I think. I think we can go like this. Let's do it to here. Let's drop a via. Now let's switch to the bottom. And from here... yeah, as I said, I think we have to be kind of careful where we put our vias. So I think I'm gonna drop a via over here. Let's take a look. What else do we have? We have B1 as well. So maybe B1. Okay, B1, and then we have B2. So it would be better to go on this side. Okay, so I think we have to account for B1 and B2. So B1 needs to be closer and B2 needs to be on this side. So they will have to cross each other somehow. Okay, maybe I can do it like this. Let's make this one a little bit longer. Something like this. And now we have to go with B1. So if I route it like this, straight, and this is kind of wasteful. I don't really like it like this. And if I go like this, through here maybe, and then jump with the... Okay, this might look better. Oh, nice that backspace kind of goes back. Okay, so we can have this one over here, and if I drop a via, does it work? Okay. And next one we can do this one. Okay, let's see what happens if I put a via over here. Definitely it's too close. Like this should be okay. And also let's drop this track. There's some mess over here. Okay, like this. Okay, just to clean it up a little. Yeah, I think it looks better like this. Okay, can't move it. Okay, but this one is even better, in my opinion. Okay, let's see if my plan gonna work out. So we have B1 and B2, so we should be able to wire. Okay, so my plan is is broken. This should be on top. Because it's B1 and then B2, so they need to go from here. B2, B1 and B2 over here. Okay, not much of an issue. We can quickly rectify. Okay, let's do track from here. Like this, via. And let's do track from here. I wonder if the via will fit over here. I don't think so. Not sure if it's forgot to name it. This one is supposed to be B2. Can we wire it somehow? I don't like it like that. Okay, like this looks better. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, this should be good enough for a via. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, and one more. Ah, what a mess. Let's see if via will fit. Okay, what is wrong with it right now? Over here should be fine. This one will be B2. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I don't think it looks that bad, except for this one. Okay, a little bit better. Okay, for now, I think I'm gonna skip wiring all of these to the expander. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's just let's have all of the B-side connections like on the left side, and then it would be easier to just route it. Maybe there will be we would need some other like adjustments. Okay, so what is it right now? So we have B0, B1 and B2. Okay, but B3 is somewhere. Okay, it's here, B3, B4. And where is B5 on this thing? Ah, yeah, right. Okay, B5 is... It's not connected anymore. Oh, yeah, right. Ah, okay, so B5 goes like this. Okay, maybe we should take a look at this thing. So first connection will be SDA, so this is a little bit wrong. Okay, I'm gonna move this one. Okay, first one is SDA, so let's do it like this. So that will be the first. Then we have a clock. And where is the interrupt? Okay, and the interrupt is over here, so that is also kind of close. And then up there is B5. Okay, so like this. Okay, let's take a look if this even connects somehow. Okay, so we have SDA, then we can have the clock. Not like this. Okay, like this, I think it's a little bit better. Okay, then we have B5, and B5 is where it's over here. Alright, so we have B5. I don't know if this is okay to do it like this, or should it be maybe closer. And then we have one more, we have this one. So let's do it like this. All right. I wanted it to be kind of similar to this one. Makes me wonder if there's a way to change. For example, if I have it like this, if there's a way to make it like flip to some other angle. Okay, not gonna waste more time on it. So I think we have these all right. Everything seems to be connected. Then, oh, yeah, right, we have this one. This one, I think we can just drop it. We can maybe go straight like this, then do a via. Oh yeah, it even I think it even suits us because this one is at the bottom anyway. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so we have B5 done, B1 to 0, 1 and 2 also done from the top. So okay, B3 and B4. These are somewhere up there. B3, B4, and then we have B7. Okay, this looks kind of easy. So we can basically go like this. And can I fit a via over here? Okay, it fits. So that is great. This one. I don't like this one. I don't like this one as well. Okay, now it looks better. Now I'm satisfied. Okay, so B3, B4, let's do it the same way. Okay, so we have 0, B0, B1, B2, B3, B4. B5 is done, so now is B6. From here, okay, let's do a via over here. Should we need a via? Or maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't bother that much. At least not now. We'll see how it goes once we route B7 from here. Okay, so we already have kind of a lot of stuff over here. So I can't go on the B layer from here, but I can go on top like this, cross to here maybe. Yeah, right. And now we have B6 as well. Alright, so maybe it would be better to go with B6 on the bottom and just go up with a via, and then we can easily route this one on top of everything else. So they will all meet in one place somewhere around here. Okay, via fits, and then let's do B7 from here. You don't have to worry much about it. Maybe like this. Okay. and from here it should be smooth sailing. That's not how I want it. Okay, like this. Okay. So let's look at it. It would seem like we have all of the stuff connected, at least for the left side. We need one more. Okay, we need two more things because we still have we don't have a VCC yet anywhere. So we have to connect this stuff. I used to do it this way. I would make one side of the board VCC because we can have, I think it's over here, I think it's called field zone. So what you can do, you can just draw like a zone and then you can just assign a net to it. So you can for example make the one, because we have a dual layer PCB as a front and the back, so we can make the front to be VCC. So then whenever we need a VCC, if this pad is on the front, so we don't have to do anything, and if it happens to be on the back side, all we need is a via to the other side, and this will connect to this like top layer that is VCC everywhere. And then the other layer would be the ground. So anything that is on this layer will be connected to the ground by default, and anything on the other side that requires ground, we can just go with a via, and that should do the trick. But I don't know if it's advised to do it this way, to have whole layer as a VCC. It worked before for me, but this might be a bad idea. Maybe the VCC should be connect with a track. Usually I think the track should be a little bit thicker than the one that is used for everything else. And then I think both sides, everything else should be the ground layer. And I think this is what we're gonna do. But before we do that, okay, I think we are only left, let's do a DLC check and let's see like how many mistakes we have done. Okay, looks like there are no violations. We have only stuff that is not connected yet, but that is totally fine. We have a lot of ground. So if I make this field zones, if I make them ground, so that should fix it. And we have VCC that is not connected yet. So okay, oh, it's complaining about B5. Missing connection. Okay, I think these are because we still have no VCC yet. So we have only one side, for example, B5, clock and data, but they're not really connecting to anything else. Okay, how far do we need to go with PCC? It looks like not that far, which is very convenient for us. I think we'll be only limited to this region, actually, because everyone else, it looks like we have only ground. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, and I forgot about this SDA clock. Okay, this one might be a little bit tricky to connect. Okay, we have 1 and 2. Okay, we can do two things now. We can be lazy, which I am, and we can just move all of these so close to those connections here, so that we don't have to route it anywhere, and then we can just attach the wire. Because it's gonna be wire either way. We will have those two 1 millimeter like wires here, and then we just need to attach wire from here to here and from here to here. So it doesn't really matter if we have this pad this close or if the pad is somewhere over here and we just route the wire through the canals to connect to here and one more and connect to here. This will save us some trouble. But then it won't be that pretty. It won't be that pretty anymore. And okay, looking at it, maybe it won't be that difficult to connect. Let me take a moment to think about it. Yeah, right, there is something else hanging over here. Okay, so that's why B5 was not connected yet. And what's that? Yeah, right, this one is for the... We can try connect this one. Let's do it like this. And we jump with the via. Okay, the bottom side. Or maybe like this. And a via over here. Oops. Okay, and now back to the top. And we are connected over here. So this one is done, and okay, our B5. So we need to make some space over here. Remove this one. We're gonna drop a via over here. Now we can connect this wire to via. Okay, let's change the name. This one will be B5. Okay, over here. Okay, so this one goes here, this one goes gonna like so. Okay, and what about this one? Okay, it doesn't look too good. Okay, maybe a little bit better right now. Can I move this one? Okay. Alright, so we have our B5, we have via from here, and then if we jump to the bottom, and we can connect this fella. Okay, I think we are violating something. Let's do a quick check. Oh, okay, no errors. So what's the issue? Okay, now I can move the wire. Okay, let's clean this out. Alright, so we have these done. Do a quick check. What else is left? So we're only left with the ground. And VCC. Okay, and this one as well. Okay, these are those that are so far away. Okay, if you would like to route it somehow. So we have data and clock over here. Okay, data and clock. Well, if we don't want to cut through like this somehow to here and to here, maybe we can just go kind of like over here like this. And this is getting messy because we have this over here. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe we can do it like that. Oh, the worst thing is that this is only half of the PCB. Okay, what is it complaining about over here? The ground. But before we have already attached, right? There shouldn't be an error. Yeah. I'm not sure why I have those arrows over here. Okay, what to do with this? What to do with this? Also, I think we should add a little bit more ground pads because we have I2C extended on the wire. We have VCC also on the wire, on the 1mm wire at the bottom over here. But we don't really have this many ground pins if you want to use it. Yeah, that might be an issue. Like even for the TRRS plug, we still need some more. Okay. Well, best option would be to have one more wire somewhere. VCC and ground, but there isn't that much space over here. It's only enough for one. Yeah, that is not a problem. How should we wire this to make it easy? Or maybe I can just go like this through here. So first one will be SDA, and what we have first, SDA is first. Okay, so we'll have to rotate them, or just flip them over here. Okay, let's take a look. So if we do it like this, to SDA. Well, we're definitely gonna be needing some vias over here. See if we can do it like this. Okay, seems like it's okay. Okay, so over here, okay, I think we'll have to do it like this. We'll have to go to the bottom either way, because over here I need some space for VCC. So this is how I'm gonna connect all of that. Alrighty, so this is our VCC pin, and over here we're gonna have like a full wire for VCC. So if we connect from external to here, to the wire, and then this one will go to here, and then we'll have some other stuff left. So that should be enough to power everything. I hope so. Or maybe we can drop one more pad over here, and that should do the trick. Since all of them will be connected anyway, that should be fine. And I think we have a VCC somewhere. Okay, this one is VCC, ground everywhere else. Okay, makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if I can make it thicker right now. And I make it, let's say, 0.4. Okay. Like this. All right. So this looks more or less okay. Okay, so we still have to deal with these. Okay, I'm not gonna be moving them. I'm gonna keep them over here, like that. Just how to do it in a nice way. I think it only makes sense to route it like this somehow. This one and this one, they will go together. Okay, but since we will be connecting over here, okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I will go like this over here. So that would be one, and the other one like this. But then we have to, I think we have to swap them, because the first one that will be going, this one, yeah. So let me just move this one to here and this one to here. Okay, and now, okay, let's do wire. All right. Oh, looks like this one will fit in between. Makes me wonder if it's really gonna fit. Okay, but then there is an issue over here, because if I take the wire all the way to here and I do it like this, then I'm gonna cut out this whole part. This whole part, like underneath, will be cut out from the fill zone, and we will have no ground on this one. So what we can do, I think we can, okay, definitely we need to jump to the other side of the board at some point, but maybe we can do it over here somewhere. I can't wait to drop it on JLC PCB just to find out like how many issues they will find, like, oh, this track is too close to the hole, this track is too close to the edge board, board edge, and it's gonna be so messy. I can feel it in my bones. It's so much different if you're doing this in EasyEDA, because in EasyEDA you have DRC with every step that you take. You have like an active DRC, and it will check your every step, so you will know straight away. I mean, it won't even allow you to do like a track too close to the edge of the board, or maybe too close to a via or something like that. Here it's a little bit different, but we can fix it some other time. I mean, once we get the output from JLC, we will be able to tell how to fix the issues. Okay, I think I'm going the wrong way. I should be going like this. I hope I can drop a via on this one. Okay, oh no, it says, I didn't notice before. It says DRC violation. Okay. If you say so, how about here? How is this? Okay, I understand now. If I drop it over here and I change it to... this one was SDA, right? So now... now it shouldn't complain too much. Ah, so now it's fine. Let's see. Okay, no violation. Okay, that is all. So if I had it, if I wanted to drop it, so then it wouldn't change the name. But when I change the net for it, then it's fine. Okay, so from here, okay, let's do it like this. So SCL will be first, and then data. All right, so we don't have to do any fancy tricks to connect all of that. So just from here, okay, wrong side. I would like to have it on the bottom. Something like this. Okay. We have the hole over here. Well, usually it's not good to do track over track, because then it's difficult to figure out, like, you would like to like cross it, you look at it and it seems like, okay, there's only like a track on top or only track on the bottom, and then when you change the side then you realize, okay, there are like two tracks and it's impossible to cross it. But over here it shouldn't be that much of an issue because we are at the edge of the board, so we won't be really doing much over here. And I will do it like this. It also might be not good from the electrical perspective. I hope it won't bite my ass. Yeah, that is not the best thing to do. But I think we can allow ourselves to do it like that on this part of the board. Doing this like somewhere in the center, that's a bad idea. Well, at least you managed to fit under the screw hole, so that's nice. Okay. So not that bad. Not that bad. Alright, let's do a quick check. Okay, so this is so far so good. Now we have ground mostly left. Is that so? Yeah. Okay. I have never done fields on this on KiCAD, but I think it should work the same way as EasyEDA. So I hope if I click here, and I will be drawing like a rectangle. Okay. What's that? No net will result in isolated copper island. Okay, I want to do it on the top, and I want to change it to ground. Okay. Okay, so it looks kind of similar. I wish there was a little bit more. I think the grid is a little bit grid origin. What is that? Can I change the grid somehow? Okay, I think I have an idea. Let's draw it like this. Let's make a rectangle. So that should be easy. Okay, graphics maybe. Okay, this works. All right. Okay, no, so that's not it. Can I convert this into fill zone? Maybe. Okay, yes. Okay, create from selection. I don't think if we can see that. Maybe if I click over here. So we can do something. We can create a polygon zone. Okay, so that's what we want. We want to have a zone. We want it to be on the front. And what else do we want? Okay, and we want ground. Okay, what else is here? Okay, clearance, fill type solid. Oh, that is fine. Zone name, I don't think we need that. Shape. Corner smoothing. No, I don't think it matters because it's gonna be outside anyway. Remove island. I don't really know what that is, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Fill type. Okay, we're gonna leave it at solid. Okay, let's see what happens now. All right. Something happened. Okay, let's see. DRC, do we have? Okay, now it filled everything. You can see the color changed. So we have some issues here. Path 3 and... Oh, thermal relief. I have no idea what it's complaining about. Does it mean those paths are too close? Oh, that sucks. And what happened here? Okay, so this is a setting that we need to refill all zones before performing DRC. And what else do we have? Okay, so something is wrong with this one, but I think it's more of a DRC issue and not our issue. Let's take a look. JLC. What was it? This or something like that. Why do they keep asking this shit? What do we have here? Traces, solder mask, drilling. Okay, maybe that will be traces. Okay. Okay, this one needs to be 0.2. But it's DRC is not complaining about that. Path to track, SMD, via hold to track. How about this one? It doesn't say anything about this, is just text. It doesn't say much about this issue. Okay, let's take a look. Let's do board setup. What are the roles over here? Okay, minimum thermal relief spoke count. What is this one? If I change it to 1. Did it change anything? Okay, now we have no violations. Okay, so I think I understand now. So this minimum, this setting, I think it meant, which one was it? Okay, minimum thermal relief spoke count. So I think this defines like how many connections we have to like a pad or something like this, because we had it too, so it wouldn't connect to this. Is it even connected or not? We don't. Okay, we have no violations, but we might still have unconnected stuff. Yeah. Okay, so why is this one? Did we cut it out? Okay, I understand. So this pad is on the bottom. So that is not an issue. We can fix it later. Okay, what is the problem over here? Did it happen that we have it somehow cut out? Yeah, we might have done that with this one. Let's hide this. I think we can hide this stuff. Let's hide object and what was it? Okay, nets, zones. Okay, I think the issue is over here. Although I am not quite sure. Okay, let's take a look back at the zones. Like, do we have them like cut out somewhere? This is one piece. Okay, it's not really like a separate. There is connection over here. Okay, that is odd, especially. Yeah, right, this ground. But okay. Okay, so these are still not really connect to anything. Okay, now makes me wonder. Okay, let's take a look on the capabilities again. I think I saw it somewhere. This thermal relief, maybe? Or maybe not. Okay, PCB assembly, so we're not gonna be assembling it. Drilling. This is for the rings. Same net spacing. Okay, I can see. I think I saw it somewhere before. Well, okay, that is not that much of an issue right now. We can do two things about it. One thing that we can do, we can drop one more zone. Let's do it a bit bigger like this. And now convert. Create zone. And this one will be on the bottom. And this will be ground as well. And we can... no layer is selected. Yes, right. We want bottom. Like this. So this should fix one error that we had over here. And another thing, what we can do, okay, we can connect these. Okay, we can drop a via maybe over here. So that is ground. And we can connect these fellas. So that should give us ground on this side. And let's do it like this to here. And let's drop a via. Okay, it's ground. Okay, and let's see what happens now. Okay, no violations. Okay, one stuff, something is still not really connecting. I think I will have to fix. I think I'll have to fix my footprint because it's too close. Yeah, we have to space it out more, much more. Okay, so this one is not that much of a problem, but this one seems to be not connecting. Well, this is kind of odd. It's on the ground anyway. Okay, so what can we do about it? Let's go over here. Okay, let's do footprint. Alrighty, like this. Can I edit from here? I can either put it on the board, which I don't want to do. I would like to something like this. Most probably it's not gonna work. To 25. Okay, let's do this one 4.5. Would be too close. One 25. Is this gonna be enough? Can I save it from here? Okay, it didn't change. Okay, I see. Oh, so I cut out these. Oh, they're on top. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Can I update this one somehow? Oh yes, update footprint. Okay, looks like more spacing. Let's see if we refill the zones, how it's gonna look like. Yeah, finally, awesome. So we have some unconnected zones. No, everything is okay. Makes me wonder, maybe it would be better to swap it like this. Move these to here. Okay, not like this. So one here, and ground somewhere in the center. And this one we can move a little bit higher up. Okay, these are not connected really, but okay, this ground is kind of catching up. So I think it should be okay. Well, I'm gonna have to update my GitHub repo for this one, since I changed it. Okay, let's take a look if we change the setting for the board that we had, this thermal relief. Let's make it 2. Let's see what happens now. Okay, no violations. And nothing really changed. Okay, but as you can see, this is the issue I was talking about. We have to move these a little bit down, so then we can allow the fill zone to fill this space, because these are cut out. I mean, they are not cut out yet because they are connected on the top, but once we get to the other side of the board, this might be an issue. unless we do it through hole, then it won't be, because it will kind of like go from the top either way. But I think we'll fix this one. Okay, I don't know what's that. There is no error. Okay, let's check again. Okay, we have no errors. Okay, show all. Okay, footprint doesn't really bother us. We don't really. Okay. I think I'm gonna change this. I don't really like it like that. So let's do it. Footprint. That should be easy fix. Okay, we are here. Okay, this one. Like this. Like this. And let's move these a little bit up. Okay, something like this maybe will be okay. Let's see what happens now. Okay, for a while I'm gonna hide the zones. Okay, let's update this fella. And it's gonna be complete mess. Exactly. Okay, but we can fix it easily. Okay, let's do tracks only. So get rid of this one. These tracks are not okay. This one is not okay as well. Okay, I think it should be better. Let's take a look after we refill the zones. Okay, so I understand now. So it's complaining about this stuff. Okay, that footprint text is not mirrored. Okay, we can do that. So I think it's my bad again. I think we have to go back to the editor. Yeah, and we have to do... this is not front. This is gonna be back. Did it change? Okay, let's take a look. Let's do E. Okay, back C screen. Okay, so that is fine. What is that? Okay, that is kind of interesting. If I change it to front silk screen, okay, it won't flip it over. Okay, so that is back. What is this thing? Okay, now it changed it. Okay. Okay, so it only works after I hit OK. Oh, this one doesn't really make sense because it's gonna look the same. But I think this will hopefully make the whole thing happy, and KiCAD won't be complaining about this stuff anymore. Okay. Footprint, let's update. No changes. No shit. There were changes. Let's take a look again. Okay, update text maybe. This one. And alright. Okay, now we have some changes. Okay. Let's bring back the zones over here. Let's do a check. So it should be more or less clean right now. Nice, all green. That doesn't mean it's gonna be fine. But okay, this thing we have to take care of. I wonder if I grab it like that. Okay, no, not like this. Maybe if I do G. Okay, let's see. If I do only vias and I do G, I want to move it. No, not like this. Okay, it won't work. I can't move this. No problem. Or maybe I'm doing something wrong over here. Let's get rid of the track. Okay, we have to grab these two fellas and we have to move them somewhere, maybe like halfway. Yeah, this should do it. Okay. That was. One more try. Yeah, let's do it like this. And from here it's gonna be bottom. Okay, now if we do DRC, this should be okay. We should have a fill zone over here. Yep, that is correct. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we have almost everything done. I mean, for the left side, of course. Alright, so we can skip zones right now. And we have to think about how do we approach the other side. Okay, that's gonna be tricky. So we need one more, I think we need one more expander. We will have to change its name and put it on the back. And then what about the connections between them? Well, if you want to route it again, okay, then we can just, I think, just go with our diagram and just route everything. Okay, but, well, we have all those keys done already, and we have vias. Most of the stuff is kind of, like, we have vias everywhere. So if we put one more on the other side, will we be able to use those vias even? That's gonna be, I think I need to think about it a little bit more. Okay, because if we drop one more over here, just on the other side, I was supposed to add some more ground pads everywhere, but that we can do it. Okay, I still have to remember about it. We can do it maybe later, once you are done with everything. Okay, if we drop this one over here, so that will be basically similar stuff. Okay, one way is to go with the through hole for all the switches, and then okay, then this will be only a matter of switching the inputs on the I2C expander. So one input will have like kind of two different connections, like the one on the top would be from the left side and the one on the bottom would be from the right side, and it's gonna be through hole, but that doesn't really matter that much because we will have only one I2C expander on one side, so we can have a through hole. Okay, and then it would be like two different connections going to the same pin on the I2C expander. So, okay, let's take a look. If we copy this one and let's paste it. Okay, but we have to change everything. Okay, this stays the same. Okay, C1. This one was to the ground, so now all of that goes to VCC. Yeah, something like this. Let's take a look at the connection. So we did left side. Okay, let's change the name. This is this will be U2, R1. Okay, so we can change. Okay, but then, all right, so if we do it like this, if we would like to go with the through hole, so we just need to rearrange this. So for example, since this is the right side, right? So we have to take a look. This is the right side, so we have to switch. So for example, which bank is what? Let's take a look. So this one will be A7. So okay, A1. Sorry, A0 will be A7. Oh, okay, so I think it should go like this. So A0 on the left will be A7 on the right. A1 will be A6. A2 will be A5. So this way we will have all the connections done. Maybe we can get away with the resistors and all this stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself with that. Getting too optimistic about it. Yeah, I think I should change the naming of this because this should be for the left side. Okay, we can take up think about it later. Okay, what we can do right now. Okay, so on the left side we have A0. On the right side it's gonna be A7. Then we have A1 on the left. So on the right it's gonna be 6. If I mess this up, and the whole board won't be working, and that's gonna suck. On the right side, so on the left side A2, we have to switch to A5. Then we have A3 on the left. So this is A4 on the right. Okay. Then we have A4 on the left. We don't have that. Okay, so I think I can leave it like this. So A4 and A5 will stay on the same because we disposed those keys. We don't have the mouse keys anymore. So this one doesn't exist. But we'll have 2 more inputs for ourselves. Okay, one sec. Something doesn't add up here. A4 and A5. Oh, yeah, right. So this is left side. Okay, so we have more inputs to use. Ah, shit, I forgot about the volume. Or have I? Oh, no, I have it. B0, B2, B1. Okay, so this side should be okay. I think I'm getting a little bit confused with it already. Okay, so we have 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5. Then we have A3, so we changed that to 4 already on the left. So we have A3 on the left, so that is A4. Then on the left we have A4, so this one is unused, A4. Okay, I need to change name as well. That is R. Otherwise everything will mix up. Okay, A5. This one is also changed already. Okay, A4. Okay, then we have input 7, A3, A4, then input 8. Okay, left side A4. We are not using that, so we're gonna leave it like this. So it's gonna be right side A4 and right side A5. We are also not using them here. Well, we have them like output. Okay. Right side A4, A5. What else? Then we have A6 on the left. So that one should be A3. So, and this will be 3. And then we have A7. So if you look at it, so that was A6, so A3, A7 is gonna be A2. Okay, A2. Then on the left we have, it's gonna be a little bit odd. Then we have B7 on the left. So this is gonna be our A1. B7, A1. Then what else? B6 gonna be A0. So that is right. A0. B7, B6. Okay, B5 is gonna be B5, so this one doesn't change. That's our infrared. Okay. What else do we have? B5. Then we have B4. Okay, B4 and B3 stays the same. So B5. So we have to change that to right B5. Right B4 and right B3. Okay, so that is kind of correct. Before B3, and then we have on the left side we have B2, B1 and B0. This is our volume encoder, and we don't have that on the right side, so we're just gonna change all of that to right side, so we don't have to swap it. Okay, so let's do one more check. Okay, so looking at comparing this diagram and comparing these outputs, so on the left side we have A0, so on the right side the same key will be A7. Then we have A1 on the left and we have A6 on the right. Then we have A2 on the left and A5 on the right. Okay, then we have A4, A3 on the left. Then we have A4 on the right, so that is correct. Like this, A3 and A4. Okay, so then we have A4 on the left. So A4 on the left is here, which is not used, and it won't be used on the right side either. So we're just gonna leave it like that. So we have left A4 and right A4. Okay, next one we have A5 on the left, and it's the same story. So we have A5 this on this side and RA5 on this side. Alright, that is so exhausting. Then we have A6 on the left. So yeah, it was going like this here. Then we have A6. So this one is A3, and that is correct. Okay, then A7, it's A2. A7 and A2 is here as well, and this is the end of bank A. And then we jump. Okay, then we have this one, which is B7 on the left. So on the right is gonna be our A1. That is correct. Then on the left we have B6, so it's gonna be A0. Yeah, is this even correct? I think it's correct. So B6, we have A0 on this side. Okay, what else? Okay, B5 is the same. Okay, so the rest is kind of the same. So we only flip two inputs on the right side. So we swap like B7 and B6, we swap with A1 and A0, and then the rest, then we have infrared at B0 over here, which doesn't change. Then we have B4, that is for the encoder. This is also the same between halves, so B4 and B3 is the encoder. Then we have and then we have volume. Yeah, so that is okay. So volume will be we'll have some free pins from the volume, and we have some free pins from here, A4 and A5. Oof. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop on this. I need to think about it some more, if this is correct approach. It seems to be okay, because what we are doing, we are just like changing those inputs. So technically this is how it should be connected to the right side I2C expander. Yeah, I think it should be good. I really need to like sleep on it, as they say, just to be sure, because if you mess this up, then it will be then we'll have to fix it either in firmware, or we'll have to do one more PCB. Of course, it will be cheaper to just go with the firmware and just swap those inputs and just be done with it, and then maybe next time we'll be ordering the PCB, then we can just fix it to the way it was, or it should be correctly, but best is to just do it correct at first go. So I will think about it. So yeah, I think that's it for today. We did quite a lot of work done. So we have the left side done. I have to decide if I want to do it like this, if I want to do like through hole, so we can change all those paths for the switches, we can change to through hole, and then it will be, then we can reuse the tracks that we have laid out already, just like small changes to just route to the correct pins, or just like drop it and just do it like, you know, lay out new tracks, and maybe that will be easier. I need to check, I really need to think about it. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. Most probably I'll be back tomorrow, if I can manage to decide if it's correct or not. Keep your eye out on the schedule on YouTube. I think we can do it tomorrow. I think I should have enough time to do it. And yeah, I hope we can continue tomorrow. If you have any comments, drop them below on YouTube. I will read it. Maybe you already figured it out faster than I did. So if it makes sense or not to connect it like that. Other than that, thank you for joining today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good rest, and I see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.